Welcome back to the channel. I'm Rochelle. This is Brampton Gardener, and today is going to be kind of a bit of everything kind of a video. Hi Dex. So I actually did clean out some of the buckets. I pulled out some of that, a bit of the kale, and the collards had just seen better days. They were getting munched pretty badly. So I pulled them out. I did drop some seeds. I'll show you through that. And then I just kind of went and puttered around the garden and got a lot of stuff done. So I'll show you that part first, and then I'll fast forward to what we did. Okay, so I cleaned this all up. We planted some beans. We had a lot of rain though, so they kind of keep coming up out of the soil. I planted scarlet runner beans, dragon's tongue, and then a couple of different varieties of bush beans. And then I was really dumb. I bought this little fountain thing, and I don't know if you saw the video of it. It's sitting right here. You see it? It's right in there. It's sitting on the deck right now. I had thought I was going to put it here in a 5-gallon bucket, and then we're going to get that nice ambiance. But the cord isn't long enough, and I don't really want to run an extension cord. So before I realized I wasn't going to put it here, I took out like half that soil. I spread it out amongst here. I put it in some of the other containers. I added some to this. I added some to this. And I have no more soil, so I probably won't end up putting anything back in that one pot. But I came in, I did add more soil in here. And I just have to keep picking out morning glories. I had to restake that. I'm gonna have to restake these. I'm just noticing these. We had another storm come through a couple days after I had done all the other stuff. So we did that. I've been staking the tomatoes back. What else did we do? I tried to stand that up a little bit better. It's better. I came in and I stood my flamingo back up. I came in and I did some weeding. I had a huge burdock that was tucked back in behind that I cut way down. I won't be able to dig it out until the fall. But these morning glories are just amazing. Oh yeah, and I came and I cut a big nice cut flower. I'm going to be pulling this poppy out. I might as well just do it right now. I do want to save seeds off of these, and I'm very careful because each one of these seed pods is going to hold like 50 million seeds. So there we go. That's going to clean that up nicely because the poppies have had their day. The hibiscus is blooming beautifully, but only wants to bloom on this side. Here, let me see if I can show you. Hello. Isn't she stunning? And then we got another one over there, but they want to face this direction, which is unfortunate. I mean, that's just, you know what, I'm going to break that off because they only bloom for a day. I'm going to take that in the house and enjoy it. Or I'll stick it in my hair. Or stick it on Dexy. Hi, Dex. You like it? Yeah? Smells good? All right, so we're going to have that. No, you're not coming up. No uppies. No uppies. And then, oh yeah, I'll go show you what I tackled over at the neighbor's side. So, I don't know if like 50 million pansies, yeah, poppies. Okay, so we're coming over here. And look at this thing. This thing is just, oh shoot. Oh man, I'm really mad. Okay, we'll stake that in. It's gonna keep growing. It's gonna be just fine. We got the marigolds in here, and I don't know if you saw the last video when I was harvesting. I pulled out, I had this marigold in here, and then this tomato, you can see how we had to stake it all the way up here. It was climbing and laying on top of it, so I thought I had this big marigold plant in there. But once I staked all this up, it was a giant ragweed. And I'm horribly allergic to ragweed, so I was very upset that I had this giant ragweed growing. Thankfully, it hadn't gone to bloom yet. But this is the Tasmanian dwarf. No, this is the kaleidoscope jewel. And she is just loaded down with fruit. I'm very excited. I have what's possibly my first okra coming. Look at that baby okra. Onions are doing pretty good. But oh my god, look at these. The Amana orange are just loaded in here. See that? And so these are in very small wire cages that are really flimsy. So they are mainly being supported by the Morning Glory. So you can see the Morning Glory vine is coming in through here and holding those tomatoes up nicely. See that? Morning Glory vine holding those up. So my crazy Morning Glory theory is working. See? There's no cages on this side. None whatsoever. And these Morning Glories are just holding all of those tomatoes up. You might wonder why. Like, who would be crazy enough to do that? But the Morning Glories had been here for years. So there was no fighting them. Like, I would just spend my whole time just ripping them out. Every day I'd have to be over there doing that. It's just not worth it. Not worth it. And so I thought, you know what? I'm going to use it for good. And I did, and they're working really, really well. So we've got that done. I don't know what's going on here. And it's weird because it was something that it was drying out a lot early on, and then now it stays really wet. So I don't know, I might have to put something that likes more water, because the my brain is just, I can't think of any plant names this morning. These guys. Those plants. That's what it is. Yeah, it just doesn't, they were doing great to start with when it was always dry. And I struggled to try and keep it wet. And then now we've had so much rain and everything. And I think maybe the drain's plugged up on it. So maybe I should put something that prefers a bit more water. And I don't know what that would be. So I'm going to have to swap those out. But the cannas are coming in really nicely. This one just finished blooming, and this is not in its prime, but I really like the variegation on that, like the design. It's giving orchid. So this one and the yellow one and the other pink one that's over here when it blooms, they all have that variation on it, whereas the rest of them are all just solid, right? Oh, this one has a bit of the variation too. Not as much. Not as much. The rest are all just solid like this one here. And I can't, because it's so windy right now. And here are my 4 o'clocks. They're just fabulous. Absolutely love 4 o'clocks, especially if you have like a dry, sunny spot and you just need a pop of color and something that you don't mind reseeding. Then 4 o'clocks are definitely my go-to for that. Okay, I remember what else I did. I dug these little trenches here behind each of the cannas and behind the tomatoes and behind this tomato, just so that when I water and the rain comes, it doesn't just wash straight down the hill, because it's pretty steep up here. And it seems to be working, because look at this. These are the sunrise bumblebee. And these plants are really small, but they are really producing. I haven't had any ripening yet on my other ones. I think I'm going to leave them a little bit longer. But those are gorgeous. And let's check and see how my... Oh, we have a zucchini. We have 2. Look, we got a zucchini here. And we got one there. Keep growing, buddy. Keep growing. But this plant, I see a little mildew on it, but it seems to really perk up and come back. And these are so pretty. And these, I'm going to try and save seeds off of. So I'm gently going to pull the flowers out, so that way I can keep an eye on when the seeds are going to be viable. So you want to wait until that little center part goes really dark brown, and then it will kind of pop open. But you have to catch it before it starts to spill all of the seeds out. See how this one's open already? So we'll take that whole thing in, and we'll see if we can't find some seeds. That one I don't think is open yet. Let's see if we see any others, Dex. Say hi. You licking your chops? You're hoping mommy finds some tomatoes for you. But we're coming up on seed saving time. Look at these. Now these are the other variety. Okay, and see how they popped open like little birdie beaks? So we'll take those because I really like those pink ones. And I will hold them in different fingers so I don't get them confused. Right? So I mean, look here, we got tons of seeds we're gonna be harvesting soon. So keep an eye out for some seed harvesting videos soon, right? Oh, look, Dex, look, the Diplodenias are just getting ready to start blooming. Yay! Oh, that's exciting. That's exciting. Oh, and my first aster just fading out, but it was so pretty. So I'll be honest, I don't even remember what I filmed, what I've done. But whatever it is, it'll end up on this video, I think, right? So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.